It's life, and I can't deny it. Hi everybody, welcome back to the Antisocial Planet. I'm Sarah, and today we are continuing watching Bleach. This is going to be episode 3 of the first season, and I'm pretty excited. We left on a bit of a cliffhanger last time, and I really want to know more about Hollows. I want to know about them still holding on to their humanity. So we saw that in the last episode where Ichigo fighting this one Hollow that's been stalking one of the girls from his class, where he broke the mask that they wear and you could see his human face underneath of it. So excited to kind of see the complexities of Hollows and holes and spirits, and I still don't really know what Spirit Reapers are. I know that Ichigo has taken the power of one, but he doesn't seem to have committed to like being one, so it'll be interesting to see how the show progresses. And I also mentioned last time that 3 episodes is kind of when I decide if I want to get into a show. Like, if it doesn't grab me in the first 3 episodes, I usually don't keep watching it, or if I do, it's more like background noise than me really being into the story. So this will be an important day in Bleach. It's their last chance to really impress me. So excited to get into it. As always, I won't be showing any of the actual footage from the episode because that would be illegal. So you guys can find it on your preferred streaming service or any other copy that you have that's hopefully legal. And I will put a time stamp up the top of the screen so that you guys can follow along with me. I haven't been pausing the last couple of episodes, just because I haven't gotten, I think, fully attached to the story. I don't need, it's not complicated yet, so I don't need a minute to figure out my emotions and what's going on. So I might pause this time, I might not pause. We'll see what happens. This is gonna be an intense moment to figure out if Bleach will be something that I continue watching. So let's get into it. In 3, 2, 1, go. I will say this about the show. The opening is growing on me. I like having some time at the beginning, just kind of rock out. I still want to know what the lion guy is. The stuffed animal looking thing that's like a lion that keeps showing up. Oh, and there was that guy at the end of the last episode for the recap with the hat, who I think is another Soul Reaper person. But I don't actually know who he is, so maybe I'll get answers. Maybe I'll keep watching just because I want to know who the lion guy is. That guy. I must have answers. I want to meet the other Soul Reapers too. Oof, yeah. I remember the snake guy. Yeah. Because he's the brother of his classmate, right? Inoi's brother? Inoi? Is that how you say her name? The cute girl with the bad taste in food. Episode 3. 3. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm like, Ichigo has like a emotional connection to this hollow. So, is that gonna make it more difficult for him? Because it's not like saving a good spirit from a bad spirit, necessarily. See, we keep coming back to this teddy bear, yeah, and it's freaking me out. I kind of like her best friend. Inoa is a more tomboy friend. He's carrying her on his back. I can't take it seriously. I do remember the ominous bruise. The car accident. I remember she almost got hit by a car. And I was like, that's super weird if like her brother died in a car accident. But it makes sense if like he's been manipulating events around her life. Why is the teddy bear bleeding? Whoa. What was that? No, I like her. I guess they can't see the hollow, right? Like they're not a soul reaper, so they wouldn't be able to tell what was going on. Maybe she sort of can. Uh-oh. Is she a ghost now? 'Cause she's Ichigo's friend. Oh no. Oh, the chain. That's cool. So they have like the broken chain when they're like a full spirit. But they're like connected to their body by the chain. Ooh, headbutt. Way to go in. Tatsuki. Oh yeah, she's a ghost, so probably forget your friend. Tatsuki. I like her. I like Tatsuki. Ichigo? Yeah. Oh, I was like, for a second there, I thought that Ichigo was gonna like jump into the portal after it, and I was like, don't do not do that thing. Yeah, that's what I was concerned about. I'm assuming you can put their soul back though, if the chain is still attached. Oh my god, we're already halfway through. Ah. Are you okay? Because it looks like you're bleeding from your head, which probably isn't good. There's nothing wrong with having friends. The story is really intense to me. Oh god, don't kill her. Yeah, I don't know if that's the smartest tactic, Ichigo, but whatever works. Yo. Going straight for the arm, okay. Oh, he's a big brother too, Ichigo. so he's probably got a lot of connection to this. That's how I feel too. I have an older brother, so like this whole thing makes me slightly more emotional. Okay, so their parents left them and they took care of each other. So he's quite a bit older than her, than if he was like raising her. Yeah, I want to know if they can reverse it somehow. Like, bring back his humanity. What if he breaks the mask off? Because it seemed really freaked out when he broke off, like, part of it. Do they spit acid too? When did that become a thing? Ooh. How does her arms fit around his big head? Oh. He saved her from the car accident. You can kind of see like the second set of teeth too, like they're like human teeth and this hollow teeth, which is a cool design feature. Oh, okay. So he's a little bit different because he didn't like give himself over to being a hollow. He was like forced to become one. I remember that. See, that's what I thought. This episode is a bit heavier than I thought it would be. Pro wrestler showed up. I guess she won't really remember any of it, will she? It's like a weird lighter that erases memories. So he's formally agreeing now. We got ourselves a Soul Reaper. Whew. Not gonna lie, teared up a little bit at the end there. I was not expecting it to be so emotional. Like, I knew that it was gonna be a little bit intense. I was expecting more about, like, learning about Soul Reapers and, like, hollows and how souls work and stuff. And I didn't expect to have, like, a bunch of emotions for this brother and sister, because I'm also a little sister to a brother, and hits a little bit different than I expected. I think that's my favorite episode so far. I was really into that one. Oh, who's he? The guy with the band-aid. Alright. So that was episode 3. I'm super impressed. My gosh. I felt so many things during that episode. I'm used to it being like a little bit ridiculous, and that's kind of what I was expecting tonally, and then I just got really emotional, and like attached, and I just want Inoue to be like happy and not to be sad. Poor little thing. I was half expecting going into this episode that I would not want to keep watching. That I was kind of on the fence. I was like, it's gonna have to be pretty good for me to keep watching the show. And it was. My goodness. And Ichigo is like agreed to be a Soul Reaper now, and I feel like we're gonna meet other Soul Reapers and like find out about the Soul Society and some of the more like lore and stuff, and learn a bit more of the characters. I kind of love the idea of Ichigo and Rukia? Is that her name? Hold up, let's just look this up. Rukia, yeah, I was right. Learning things. I like the idea of Ichigo and Rukia being kind of like a thread that runs through the whole thing, and then like maybe we'll get to see more kind of character-based stories, especially since it's going to deal with spirits. So obviously spirits were human once, even if they're like saving a whole spirit, or if they're fighting a hollow, there's still like a personal story behind it. And meeting other Reapers and stuff. I know that this show's really long too, so probably won't be like that the whole time. I feel like there's gonna have to be some kind of end of the world situation because it's a shonen. But I'm definitely gonna watch the next episode. Definitely. That was way more emotional investment in that episode than I was expecting. And I really hope that we get to learn more about Ichigo and Rukia and meet a bunch of the classmates. And because for me, one of the reasons that I get into stories and series is the characters. As soon as I get invested with characters, I'm in. Like, that's just where I'm at. You know, if it has amazing characters, I can forgive a lot in terms of like animation and plot and things like that. I'm really interested in Rukia. I think she's a really interesting character. Deep down, you know, once we start peeling back some layers. So super cool. Excited even more to watch the show and see the next episode. And you guys get to be a part of it, and people seem to be sort of liking that I'm doing this, which is crazy to my brain because I really wasn't sure, so especially since I'm not playing any of the actual episode. So thank you to the people who have been watching the last couple of episode reactions that I did and commenting and liking the videos and stuff. Makes my heart feel warm. So we're gonna keep going with Bleach. I also want to get into some other shows. I'm not really sure what other shows I should watch, if I should go newer shows or older shows. So I'm still trying to kind of decide which way to go in the anime world. So, especially since some of the new stuff, like stuff that's coming out right now, is like second or third seasons of stuff that I've already started watching. So I'm assuming you guys don't want me to like start on like season 2 of something. Like I could sit here and watch like Dr. Stone. I've already seen the first season though. Haven't seen the second season. I've been putting it off because I'm kind of like, should I do videos about it? So if you got this far in this video, definitely comment telling me if you want me to go with a specific show that you really love. If you want me to go with a newer, like currently airing show, or an older show like Bleach. If you want me to watch second season of Dr. Stone with you, or do like a, I don't know, rewatch reaction series where I rewatch the first season and then the second season will be like new stuff. I don't know. This is a new thing for me, so we're just gonna play it by ear and see what happens. But thank you for watching along with me. It was a lot of fun. I almost cried, but you know, that's just part of the journey sometimes. And I will see you guys in the next video.